One of the problems I had during childhood is my father and mother would lie way too much. But it was more of like a fantasy lying. What they would do is they would create that their son is a liar or a thief. But they say, explain yourself. No, you didn't. And then come up with, no, this is what happened. Really? How do you know that? Because we know you. But you don't know them. You don't know what happened. You weren't there. Weird things happen in life. So I'll try to be honest, truthful with them, and they would just get more lost and more crazy. I'll give you an example. Now, I'm not 100% sure if I told them that the neighbor actually told me to do this or not. There was a lot of times where I just left that part out because then my mother and father would ask the neighbor, hey, did you tell Zach to steal from a purse? And of course, nobody admits the shit I found out. Oh my god. Nobody ever tells the fucking truth. That's why I just sticking to the facts. Just stick to the fucking facts. And if other people lie, well, that sucks. If you have somebody like a father and mother that like to fantasize about lies and make up their own little story in their head and then call lie make calling you a liar when all you've ever done is tried to stick to the truth, that could become a problem. And then the lies stack up too. Like for instance, I did steal from my mother's purse. I wanted these model Warhammers. I was told no, I couldn't play with them or get them. I kept on trying to get them. They were hundreds of dollars. A neighbor told me he would give me this set to paint and put together. You glue, the metal sword into the metal little figure, then you paint it. And I said, no, I don't have any money. I want them, but I don't have any money. He said, just grab it from your mother's purse. You won't mind. I said, oh, grab it. Just grab it from your mother's purse. I didn't quite want to, but then he's like a 19-year-old, much older than the friend I'm coming to visit. And I kind of think I might tell my mother later, but I'm not sure if that's a good idea or not. And I just go, okay. And I go in, and I'm like, this probably won't even work. And then my old purse is hanging on the railing. No parents home, by the way. Nobody to greet me after school. The bus just dropped me off, and nobody's there. There is a $20 bill. I get the action figures, and I start painting them. Now that was so wrong of me. That was so wrong. Now, I did learn not to listen to adults or children or teenagers or anybody, especially idiots. Even if they think they know what they're talking about, a lot of times it's people just making up fantasies in their head because they're making big jumps in assumptions. I see it all the time. These big assumptions, and it gets people hurt. It really does. And like for me, oh my God, I've been malpracticed. I mean, the level of damage that's been done to my life because other people want to lie and fantasize is unbelievable. I mean, literally, like it's provable. People were there, and there's so much on paper, but the damage is so big that I can't even get to like Massachusetts to get a piece of paper if I wanted to. I mean, literally, I can't. I can't walk, drive, bus, or make money at a job because I'm too injured and I would get further injured. I can't collect Social Security even if I was missing all my limbs. On top of this, out of all this, I can't even use a shelter thanks to my disabilities not being properly documented during my whole entire childhood. Instead, they wanted to cover up crimes. Well, my mother lies to my father about it. It's just crazy. So, yep, that's a big problem. But let's say my mother and father want to ask me about it. And I tell them, oh, I should have never done that. Yes, I did steal from your purse. The neighbor, I bought the action figures off of him, and he told me about it. He told me to do it. If I said that, I guarantee you that my father and mother are going, he's a liar, he's a thief, he's a whatever. Even though all I've done is steal. Yes, that's it. I haven't lied. I haven't, no, it's wrong what I did. I've listened to a neighbor and I stole. Very wrong. Absolutely. But there's no reason to come up with fantasies. But a lot of the times I would have to leave out other people because I can't trust that they're going to tell the truth. You think that people are going to own their shit? You think if my mother was hitting me with a ruler, she's going to go around telling people, yeah, I love hitting my son across the face with a metal ruler. I love that. You think if my mother gave me an overdose that she's going to go around going, oh yeah, I did that? You think my father? No, absolutely not. Think my father wants to own that he stole his child's social security that was supposed to go to rent? Yes, I got thrown. There was a whole bunch of stuff that was supposed to happen, but thanks to my father's lies, I wasn't able to get my social security lessons. They were supposed to be teaching me how to use it, how to reapply. I also wasn't able to pay my rent. Yeah, there was supposed to be that. I was also filling out paperwork in a criminal way because my father's lying to me. And then on top of that, he doesn't even keep his end of the bargain after he gets caught. You think he wants to go around admitting that to people? If I had a conversation with you and I just told the truth about it, yeah, my social security screwed up for this reason, this reason, this reason, this reason. I have this disability, I have this disability, I have this disability. And what do you mean by that? I don't know what to call it, but I've had falls, seizures. This is what happened at age 7. This is what I looked like at age 8. This is what the doctor told me at age 7. This is what the doctor told me at age 8. This is the record we can go to here. This is the record we can go to here. You think after I do all that work, I'm really better off? You think things work out? Not always. Absolutely. I mean, especially when people are just fantasizing and assuming, and that doesn't help. You got to really ask questions. You got to try to use logic, understanding. You can use the scientific method. You can talk to family and friends. You can talk to people that were there. You can use cameras. I mean, but don't just take bullshit. I mean, like, for instance, my mother was giving me downers. I had ADHD and I was hyper and I couldn't concentrate. My mother was trying to drug the shit out of me with all different types of downers. My mother was telling every doctor, he's bipolar, he's crazy, drug him. Look at this metal over here. See this metal? He has attachment disorder and he's trying to hurt me because of this G over here. When really she just stole a kid's medal. That's all she really did. She stole an orphan's medal that he won in the orphanage. But anyways, so she's making up all these stories to doctors. Meanwhile, she's trying to drug me, right, like during school hours, after school hours, during a literally during some court thing and an adoption party. So she's doing all this crazy stuff. And then she's bringing